Welcome back, everybody. This is OG Dark Spider with another episode for Farming Simulator 22. On this episode, I just wanted to kind of talk about bale storage. I'm hearing a lot of discussions, seeing a lot of questions about um, the best storage for bales. Whether they're round, square, it really doesn't matter. And there's a lot of options out there for bale storage. Um, Thought I'd go over the two, and one of these that I'm going to discuss is actually a newer one that I found that I actually like better, I think, than my original one. Um, and so far as actual just bale storage, I have not seen anything larger than this bale shelter for 1,200 pieces, which that's quite a few bales. Um, it's under sheds, uh, as you can see. It's right here, bale shelter. It's a lizard multi-purpose sheds mod. It's 1,200 pieces. It's got a pretty good sized trigger on it, so you just roll right up to here. And I've got a couple of trailers that I've got some bales that we're gonna drop a couple in here. Now the other one that I like to use is this one, bale and pallet storage. Now it holds 1,000 pieces. Now it's not under sheds though. It's actually under silos, I guess, because it holds pallets. It's right here. They have one for 1,000 and they have one for 200. I'm not really sure, what the two to each their own, I guess. But there it is for 1,000 pieces. There's another one for 550, if I'm not mistaken. It says old storage shed mod 550. Um, you've got several options. Like here's another one here too with this pallet storage building. It's 2,000 pieces for pallets, bulk storage 2 million, and then it's got a bale storage of 1,000 pieces as well. But I didn't quite. I mean, personally, I didn't quite like the trigger on it. It's kind of difficult to get it in there it, at times. Uh, but that's all part of the same mod. These three, four, and then I think yeah. So then there's your timber storage. There's also another storage where you just set them outside. I'm trying to think. Yeah, here it is. So you got 150 pieces, 350, and then 800. And it's just a trigger you're just going to roll up on, and it has like a stack outside. Um, but again, this 1,200 storage, the bale shelter under sheds, to me, so far, is the largest amount of storage per shelter that I've seen yet. I'm not saying it is the largest, but so far to me, it's the largest at 1,200. And that's why I used to use this garage because it was at 1,000. And I know a ton of people out there are doing, you know, lots of silage and bales and all kinds of things. So what I did was I got this Demco. Now, if you want to look at that Demco, it's actually under low rider or low loaders, excuse me. Um, I can't ever remember where it's at. There it is right here, low loaders. Okay. You've got several in here. Um, so there they are. Now they're not terribly expensive. And the bales go up as you progress. So that's 52 bales. And the next one up I think is 72, it is. And then I think 88. So, depending on how much your space requirements are. But this one does 88, and it does a pretty good job too. So we're gonna hit operating position, and poof, it just. I mean, the auto loading on this thing is pretty good. It loads them up pretty quick. All right, so we're full. We're gonna go back to transporting position. mean, that's a lot of bales on there, for sure. Almost tipped over there. But I don't mind these low loaders. I find them very tippable though. They do tend to want to tip. So we're gonna see. I can tell it's heavy. It's really feel like it's struggling to pull. But anyways, I'm not gonna launch over this railroad track. Usually I'll just launch over to be funny. We'll go slow this time. Now what we'll do is I'm gonna go up to the 1200 bale storage, and we're gonna let these sliding in and out there. See, that's a lot of bales on here, so that's, I don't know why it's wanting to spin so much. All right, here we go. All right. Oops. If I could drive today, that'd just be great. All right. So we're on the trigger. Just gonna back her up a little bit. Now we're going to hit unload bales here, and poof, they're gone. And as you can see, they're now inside. And it looks good too. Looks pretty nice. So, and the other one, it's the same. It does it pretty much exactly the same. You'll see them sticking out of the side of the garage sometimes, but it does exactly the same. So you usually see them kind of glitching out of the wall here. But I really like this newer one that I found. It does really well. So I have another trailer that doesn't get so tipsy. This one, 88 bales. I mean, that's a lot of bales. I have another trailer that's already loaded. I'll show you that one. And it's the Lizard drop trailers, which they're pretty versatile. I mean, I'll show you where I got it. It's also another mod. It's right here. And if you want to look, there it is, Lizard 30-foot flatbed auto-loading bale trailer. These trailers are pretty good. This is I did another video on the Case Tridents, and in that trailer or in that video, I actually switched over to the 30-foot flatbed because it's very versatile. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So it's a mod right here, 30-foot flatbed auto-loading bale trailer. It doesn't hold near as much as that Demco, but so there's your auto-load bales. Okay, but this is what I was using it for right here, the lime fertilizer, because it holds a ton. And when you're doing big fields, it comes in pretty handy for that. But this is all around a good trailer. If you want to use it for auto loading bales, whether you want to come in here and get it for the lime fertilizer, it's got a tipper body on it. It's got a slurry spreader on it. Liquid tank if you want to use that. Livestock trailer. And then there's the lesser spreader system. So this one's only 41,000 instead of the unrealistic. So you could use this if you wanted to be a little bit more realistic. But and then there's a slurry spreader that's also realistic, liquid tank realistic, and it's also for logging. Uh, you know, regular tipping, standard, and then back to your auto load bales. It's an all around good trailer. I don't find it tip very much. We're getting ready to drive it, so it does pretty good. So let's get in here and let's take these over there. I'll show you how these work too. Now a lot of you folks may already know about these, but I'm I'm part of a couple of different groups, and people are always asking about bale storage and auto loaders and things of that nature. This one's a little bit different how you unload, so it can be a little bit of a pain here. Uh, so operating position, we're gonna hit unload bales. Now that's your left bumper, triangle. Now the difference is you're gonna move these off here with the right stick. Unload bales here. I don't know what I just did here. I don't know why I did that. We're gonna hit reset auto load again. There it goes. Okay, so we're gonna hit unload bales here. And it should, there it goes. I don't know why it's backwards. So you gotta hit both bumpers and then use the right stick to move the bales off. Now you can raise and lower it. Now this also comes in handy because you can do this when you're actually picking up the bales as well. Like you can move it over, things of that nature. So we're gonna let go of those. Now we're gonna hit left bumper again, hit unload bales here. Poof, gone. And I'm not glitching out of the side this time, it doesn't look like, so that's good news. But don't forget to hit reset auto load or it won't pick up the next time. So it does really well. I like this trailer a lot. Um, and that is bale storage for me. Those are the things that I use. I think they're the two better ones that I've come across so far. Again, I'll say this again. I'm not affiliated with any of the modders that make these. These are just what I use. So there you have it, guys. That is the bales and the auto loading bale loaders. There are also many uh, trailers out there for bales. Let's be honest about it. A ton of auto loaders. Um, I would say that the 30 foot is probably my most used. I'd rather make a couple trips and tip over all the time with that Demco. But I do like the Demco as well. It just depends. Um, the other one, like I say, is very tippy though. But there it is, guys. Auto loading bales, the bale storage, the two better ones in the game, as far as I'm concerned. Go back to construction. I'll show you one more time. You can find the one under sheds. This one is under sheds. Let's go to sheds. It's down a little bit. And there it is right there, bale shelter, lizard, multi-purpose sheds. Now, if you want the little garage looking one, because it is smaller and takes up less real estate per se, we're gonna go to silos. I think it's back a little bit. No, here it is right here. There it is, thousand pieces. That's just a pallet and bale storage mod is what it's called. Um, Two pretty good mods to try to grab if you want. But there you have it, guys. Uh, Hopefully you like this. Let me hear in the comments what you guys are using. I'd love to know. You never know. We might have a mod that I haven't found yet that's better than what I'm using. Guys, don't forget to like and share. I appreciate you watching. Y'all have a great day.